Today on a Moveable Feast, we take a movable winery tour.
Did the bloke who bought the business off the bloke who invented Segway drive one off a cliff and die?
Meet an extremely friendly ornithologist.
And discover some edible gold hidden inside some copper.
Right, it's been 15 minutes since we last ate.
Yes, are you hungry?
I'm Ross Stevenson, radio guy and avid traveller. Together with my good friend and co-host of our weekly food and travel show, Kate Stevenson, no relation, we are on a quest to find the best food and travel experiences this state has to offer. This isn't a regular travel show. This is a Moveable Feast.
So here we are in the heart of the Yarra Valley. Don't you just love the Yarra Valley?
I adore it. I grew up in the Dandenong Ranges, which basically I think means you get to claim this bit too. And I think it's one of the loveliest areas close to the city. So we're, what, less than an hour from the heart of the city?
Yep.
This is country and this is beautiful.
Victoria's picturesque Yarra Valley is an easy 1 hour drive east from the CBD and is home to Victoria's oldest wine growing region.
It's interesting, you know, one of the things I see when I drive out to the Yarra Valley is the evidence that there used to be a rail line out here.
Yeah.
Can you imagine what that would be like now?
Think about what we do when we come to the Yarra Valley. We go to wineries,
Yeah.
you know, and we want to drink and indulge and do all those sorts of things. Imagine getting a train back after that.
As if on cue, we arrive at the winery for what I am told is a winery tour with a distinctive difference.
So when you get on a Segway, it is important that you don't tilt it backwards vigorously, okay? So if you were to step up like this, the Segway would take off backward like that.
Sure.
And that's a bit disconcerting.
Yeah.
After a comprehensive training session and some incredibly fashionable safety gear, two very apprehensive riders set off.
Keep leaning, steer towards me. That's the way,
I'm
keep
racing
leaning.
at this, Terry.
Keep leaning.
That was
The
amazing.
world is your oyster.
I don't, you do sort of get the hang of it, don't you?
Segway tours at Rochford Winery run for 2 hours and include all safety gear, i.e. stack hats, and training. Owner Terry Smith will have you riding in a matter of minutes.
We got the rights to the opening scene of the Texas Rangers where they go either side of the camera.
As we segued through the vineyards, my confidence was growing.
Some stage during this interview, Terry, I'm going to go backwards and disappear from view. You know that, don't you? Have we made it perfectly clear that we're on turtle setting
You are
and
currently
you're on
beginner mode.
non-turtle setting?
Oh, well, I don't like going on beginner mode. I'm not a beginner.
No, neither should you. But mind you, would you like to be going twice the speed?
There is a fair chance I would have a crack at the next speed, Terry.
Oh, really?
I was going to ask you, would you say that I am the best beginner you've ever seen?
You're in the better echelon, let's just say that, of beginners, absolutely. You started out very apprehensive, but you've progressed to being confident very quickly. We just hope you don't get to the next C in the list
Which
of
is-
C's. The next C is cocky, which
Cocky
is
and
usually
overconfident.
very closely followed by come off.
Okay,
I am.
yeah, no.
Terry's just basically congratulated you for having a pulse.
You were scared and now you're not. Congratulations, Kate.
So these go maximum speed of 10 k's. Those are maximum. Well, sorry, when you get it off the turtle setting, maximum speed of 20 k's.
That's right.
So somewhere like this, when you're doing the tours, what's sort of the testiest terrain you get to? Is there anything that's a little bit off-roady,
Oh,
or is it pretty
absolutely.
much the...
Yeah, no, our tour is very much an all-terrain tour.
You're lacking a bit of control there, Terry. Straighten up.
I'll stand still for you. Down in the western part of the property, there is an all-terrain course, and we have some rutted bridges and some small seesaws, as well as a little rock culvert to travel through. So that's a
Wow.
hell of a lot of fun.
We've got to go now. It's lunchtime.
Lunchtime's calling. We'll head off
There
this
we
way
go.
then.
Show us the way, Terry. Did the bloke who bought the business off the bloke who invented Segway drive one off a cliff and die?
The short answer is yes. The long answer is he was found in a stream at the bottom of a cliff alongside a Segway which he had been riding. Whether he had a heart attack or a stroke or something and rode off the cliff, or whether he intended to ride it off the cliff, we'll probably never know.
Coming up, something I'm slightly better at.
Because what I do is drink and enjoy, but I don't know anything.
So far today on a Moveable Feast, we have travelled to the wonderful Yarra Valley and toured Rochford Winery on a Segway. Now for something a bit more traditional.
This reminds me that there was an ad in the paper once for a situation vacant that said, wanted a person to assist Jennifer Hawkins get in and out of her bikini on fashion shoots. And the bloke rang up and said, I'm very interested in the job. And they said, excellent, can you get to Ballarat? He said, is that where the fashion shoot is? They said, no, that's where the queue starts. And that, being a wine taster at Rochford is a very desirable job, is it not, John?
It is, Ross. I'm very fortunate. I've been here a while. I wouldn't like to give it up, actually.
Chief wine taster John Bright pours out our first wine, a Pinot Gris which has overtones of, well, over the cape.
I'm getting stone fruit.
Right next you'll be giving us pencil shavings, will you?
Kate appears to have mastered wine tasting fairly quickly, but I'm sure all is not as it seems.
Stone fruit's written under the 2016 Chardonnay. Oh, blow me now.
And your handwriting all over it.
Yeah, I'm getting a bit of citrus with a slightly creamy finish.
We moved on to the reds, but some people's palates may not be as finely honed as mine. Time to get Ross some food. A contemporary menu mixed with Rochford's beautiful wines. This one's a no-brainer.
Hey guys, good afternoon. How are wine tasting go?
Yeah, beautiful. It's beautiful.
Lovely. You guys ready for your order now?
You know what you're having? I'll go first. Can I grab the slow-roasted breast of lamb, please?
Indeed, yes, you can. Excellent. Just tell me what to look for.
I'll have your iPad.
You have iPad? Excellent.
The quail, thanks,
One
Goldie.
quail, thank you.
And pick something randomly on the side that makes us look as if we're health conscious, will you?
Done. I'll look after that.
Rochford's restaurant is open 7 days a week, and the service, views, and open fire make for a perfect escape.
I figure if the quail has gone to the trouble of being dying, I can go to the trouble of eating it.
Eating it. So generous like that.
I know we've got to talk about what we're tasting, but remember I said in there that I did a wine course at William Anglis? It was a long time ago.
Yeah.
I did it with my mate Terry, and on the very first night, they put out empty glasses, and the bloke conducting the class comes up to pour it into Terry's glass, and he goes, I can't, I'm driving. That's
Olives.
got olives.
Carrot, raisins.
It's like,
What are the nuts? Hazelnuts.
it's like an autopsy, isn't it? Yeah, raisins.
You make it sound so attractive, Ross.
It is absolutely glorious.
What
How
on?
these things become autopsies. What do you reckon that is?
No, it's something wrapped in vine leaf. Open it up.
Artichoke?
It looks doughy. What is it?
I've no idea.
Seriously?
Goldie,
That texture's like a cheese.
what's that?
It's halloumi.
It is
Halloumi.
halloumi. Wrapped in vine
Enjoy
leaf.
it?
Oh,
it's
beautiful.
beautiful.
We were just sort of debating what it was, but
How's lamb going in here?
cheese.
Oh,
All
gorgeous.
going well?
The food at Rochford, now forensically identified, did not beat us. We powered on until near bursting. The only downside of lunch at a winery? The wine.
no more drinky poos before the drive to Chateau Yering, but after that, the floodgates may open.
Sadly, it's time to leave Rochford and weave our way 10 minutes up the road where we can settle in for the night. Chateau Yering Historic House Hotel sits on 250 acres of prime Yarra Valley real estate and was built in 1854. It offers some of the most spectacular views from its rooms, and manager Sue O'Brien is about to give Ross a lesson in one of his favourite subjects.
You're going to be staying in the stable suites, Ross. This is Archer. He won the first Melbourne Cup. Do you know who won the second?
He won the first 2 Melbourne Cups.
Correct. But
Yeah.
who won the third then?
Archer, something like Tin Whiffler or...
Much easier than that.
Who was it?
Banker.
Next you're going to tell me when I open the door there's a horse there.
If you want
You're
one to
lucky.
be there, we could make one there.
Oh, you've made me very happy. I love my horse racing.
There are 3 stable suites at Chateau Yering, and on checking with the Google machine, it confirms that Archer won in 1861 and 62. 1863 was Banker, and in 1864 it was Lantern, which is the name of the 3rd suite. Tim Whiffler won in 1867, but he doesn't get a mention here.
So this is your suite.
Thank you. See you later.
Fantastic open fire.
Yeah, well, 3 things people can look at forever, isn't it? Fire, ocean and horse racing.
Well, I don't know about the horse racing, but yeah.
Well, it looks absolutely magnificent, Sue. Thank you very much. And
Enjoy your stay.
I'll see you later on.
Enjoy your stay.
If anyone wants me, I'll be in my four-poster bed.
While Ross relaxes, Sue shows me to my suite, which is decorated with stunning antique furniture. But the best bit isn't even inside the room.
Oh, Sue, have a look at that view.
If you wake up early enough in the morning, you'll see the sunrise between the mountains. It's quite stunning. It's the balloons floating across the sky.
I settle in for the night and take in the view. I wonder what Ross is doing.
Next on the Moveable feast, we get extreme with a monotree. So you must get a... Shit, wet. Today on a Moveable feast, we've toured a vineyard on 2 men, tasted the fruits of the winemaker's labours and had a meal fit for Buckingham Palace. Now, Kate, we're heading to the Healesville Sanctuary.
Yes.
This is more your neck of the woods than mine because you grew up in Belgrave. This is where you're going to tell me Belgrave's nowhere near Healesville.
No, it's absolutely not too far from here, but also this will be the 3rd time I've been here in a year.
Wow, I've been here once. I've only got a vague memory of it,
Yeah.
so I'm looking forward to reacquainting myself with a platypus amongst other things, correct?
Yeah, yes, absolutely. I think we're getting a close-up experience. Last time I was here, I cuddled a wombat.
All right, so here's what you need to know. Healesville Sanctuary is about 5 kilometres from Healesville and is open from 9 a.m. every day of the year. The sanctuary offers close encounters with many of their animals, including koalas and dingoes. But today, Ross and I have an extra special meeting planned, and we even have to dress up for the occasion.
There were silly hats yesterday. Silly hats, right? If there's a seal hunter around, I'm a dead duck. W.C. Fields said never work with animals or small children. Turns out I should have listened.
And mind that last step, sometimes it's hard to
doozy?
see. Yeah. Okay.
Hey.
Just checking you out.
Hey!
Hello, darling. All right, you're eating me.
Position number 123, the platypus. Now, Natasha, would you do that with the male platypus, or would you talked about spurs, would they hurt?
Yeah, so the
A
males...
lot?
Yeah, it is quite painful. It's probably one of the most painful things that you would ever experience. Yeah, it's a spur from a male.
Jeez, don't undersell it. Have you been stung by one?
No.
Is that what they do? They sting, they bite, they...
So they've got a spur, so they'll push that spur in, and that spur actually connects to a venom gland, which is up in their thigh muscle. So it's that venom that's then injected. I wouldn't recommend it.
So cute.
I think we've established that Kate is going to be of no use to me during this chat, so I'll just soldier on.
What makes it unique? We were taught something in school, the platypus is unique because, and I can't remember the because.
Yeah, well, they're unique for a few reasons. One of the particular ones is that they're a monotreme. So basically what a monotreme is it's like they're like a mammal like us, but they actually produce a soft-shelled leathery egg similar to a reptile. And for a platypus, they'll incubate that for about 10 days. And then it'll hatch out and it'll nuzzle against its mum's tummy and little pockets of milk will actually come through the pores of the skin.
So what makes it unique?
It's reproduction, basically.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Does that mean totally unique?
Totally unique. So there's only 2 types of monotremes in the entire world, and platypus is one of them, and the other one is the echidna, so they're only found here in Australia.
I'm sorry,
I'm not
very, very unique.
You say right now.
What's that?
I'm not listening to anything you say right now. I'm just in heaven.
He's just sitting on your hands, having a bit of a tummy rub there.
So you must get a... Shit, wet. It's just when we're engaged.
A wade with the platypus can be booked for up to 2 people and is available Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday and Sundays. But you must book well in advance.
Righto, well that was interesting. What did you learn from that?
Interesting is the word you've got for that. Are you serious? That is one of the best things I've ever done in my life.
You weren't intimately muzzled by a platypus.
I kind of was, to be honest. I'm still okay with it.
You actually genuinely enjoyed it,
Oh,
didn't you?
Ross, seriously, I'm about done for the day, mate. You're on your own.
She's not done for the day at all. Next stop, lunch.
We're about to come around the corner and head to the Healesville Hotel.
Yes, have you been there before?
I've been there a couple of times before. I think it's an absolutely mighty place.
It is a beautiful country pub.
And Judith from the Sanctuary has recommended the duck.
Yeah.
I had to clarify whether whether it's cooked pink or it's cooked brown.
Did you ask her?
I did.
Did you?
Yeah. She initially said pink, then she changed to brown, so I'm not convinced. Anyway, if it's brown, it's going down. When we return, my duck question is answered. We got the rights to faulty towers. So far today on a movable feast, we've ridden a Segway, drunk some wine, and I've gotten far too close to a platypus.
Ready to order?
Hey there, Beck. Yeah, ready to order. I'll have the duck.
Duck. Oh, the duck's off today, I'm sorry.
Is it?
Yes. Can I get you something else at all?
Give me one moment.
No worries.
We got the rights to faulty towers. The rights to win, I think. I think I'll have something of the specials order. The Scotch fillet.
Scotch fillet, and how would you like that cooked?
Medium, please.
Medium.
And Kate would like some chips with it.
Kate would like the chips.
You just give me some chips with that, Beck. That'd be good. And I'm going to go special too. Can I try the red gum wood roasted chicken?
Yes, no worries.
Comes with?
This comes with apgomono, which is it's similar to an aioli hollandaise. It's lemony, mustard base with no egg as well. And this is with toasted garlics and charred sprouts.
Beautiful. I couldn't pronounce it. I just needed someone to.
The Hillsville Hotel is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week.
Oh,
Hey,
spot
Beck.
on.
Chips.
Well, yeah.
Right.
That's my chips, Beck. You might want to put them a bit closer to me.
Oh, you might steal them.
That's my steak.
There we go. And that's your chicken.
Oh, there's some garlic in that, isn't there? That smells stunning.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Ross's steak comes with a pecorino and walnut croquette, and the aroma from both meals is truly gorgeous.
My father died quite some time ago. There's a fair chance that never in his life did he eat a croquette. But they are everywhere now. I mean, it's such a popular thing to be.
Absolutely.
What's the home ground of the croquette? Is that French? French sounding word.
Well, I
Come on, Kate, what is it?
I see it far more on Spanish menus, which is interesting. Croqueta.
Yeah.
How's that one? So that one was walnut and pecorino.
Oh. Glad you were paying attention.
I don't miss a thing on the menu. It's the time I get excited. Good.
Well, it's beautiful.
Crunchy.
But you and I were fortunate enough to go to the Olympics in Rio last year. They've never met a deep fat fryer they didn't like, have
I
they?
was say where everything is fried.
Everything.
Everything.
Albert Einstein said that the one thing that would improve the world more than anything is if we all became vegetarians.
Is that an environmental thing?
I think it was a sort of kindness thing and all that sort of stuff, but it's not going to happen, is it?
Sorry, Albert. Do you ever
Well-
get the look when you ask for a steak cooked medium?
It's funny, you used to get the look when you ordered a steak well done. You know?
Yeah.
And then if you ordered it medium, you were seen as cosmopolitan. And now if you order it medium, you're now regarded as a heathen.
Yeah, you may as well just, order the chicken.
Yeah, but, next
Whereas
thing
if you
know...
ordered that blue, you would have got a little
Yeah, I know.
knowing nod, like, good on you, buddy.
But the time will come when you order it blue and they say, no, we don't do that anymore. You actually
They
go
walk
to the
your cow out.
paddock next door and you start chewing on the animal's leg. That's what's going to happen next.
No, Ross, what's going to happen next is we'll walk off lunch in about 5 steps and go eat a little more.
Righto, where to?
Where to? Yeah, find a duck.
You're finding a duck. To be fair, it's a butcher. They may have duck, but will you settle for cheese?
Yeah, this is a pusher.
K&B is a little bit butcher, a little bit deli, and a whole lot of fromagerie. And it's right next door to the Hillsville Hotel in the main street.
Hey, Sophie.
Hello,
Nice to meet you.
and you?
This is a shop that ideally I would be taken out of in an ambulance. You could really do some damage here. I've got a theory that now, it used to be that people would say, oh, you can't eat cheese, it's no good for you, or you offered someone an egg, you'd be charged with attempted murder, and all meat that's slightly, red meat in the diet. I reckon people now say, if it's good food and it tastes good, eat it.
Yeah, I think that's probably the case now. I think people are learning that cheese and full fat things are actually really good for you. They're, a good fat. And I think we're looking to the Europeans, the way they've eaten for thousands of years, and we're learning from that.
And lovingly made and whole foods and that sort of thing. And that is an amazing cabinet. I assume there's sort of some international, some locals.
It is a mixture from all over the world.
A gorgeous copper humidified cabinet holds the gold that we have come to taste.
Right, it's been 15 minutes since we last ate.
Yes, okay. So you're hungry? We'll start with a couple of local cheeses. This is made by a local guy called Jack Holman. So this lovely little oozy wash-drying cheese he makes is called Nightwalker. This one's, it's not particularly powerful, so it suits all palates. So I'll give you a little taste. Have a little try of that. Give that a go. It's messy. So really, really creamy.
But minimal socks in that for a washed rind, isn't it?
Very much so. The next one I'll give you a little taste of is a gorgeous cheese from two of my favourite female cheesemakers, and they're from Sutton Grange. So this is a gorgeous goat's cheese they make in a ring.
Well, Soph, it's been wonderful talking to you. We got to go. However, can I take some of the goat's cheese? What's it called?
This is Holy Goat, La Luna ring. I'm happy to cut you a bit. So you just like that piece to take away with you, would you, Ross?
Maybe something smaller.
Yeah, okay. Just so there. No, there. Just there. Just there. Perfect.
That was going to be a yes then.
Upselling is our business here.
Thanks, Soph.
The staff at K&B are all trained cheesemongers and are more than happy to share their knowledge with you.
A brand new series of a Moveable Feast starts next Sunday at 5:30. Be watching as Kate and I bring you the best of Victoria on a plate.